Perfect. We've got IFF.
Another quality stock. By now, everybody should know, look, first it made that highest high. So go there. Then you broke for a second time the 50-day MA. The first time it broke, the 50-day was still going up. So you maybe reduce it. Then it broke the second time, it's flattening out. And then boom, if you're still in it, and you got the downside gap and you got the volume, and now you had a break of the 200-day, then look, you had the failing rally where? Right to the 200-day. And after all these years, it still amazes me how often it follows the textbook perfectly. It failed right to the silly millimeter, right at the 200-day MA.
Perfect. We got LLY, another pharma company.
I'm early here, but anybody who's listened to me, I've gotten them out of LLY. Again, you can see why. You've got the series of tops in stage 3. Then you broke the 50-day MA, you moved back above it. Once you broke it a second time, you're out of there. Then, you got the downside gap on volume. You got the phony rally up. This is still like a stage 3B. You sure shouldn't be in it. And if it breaks below that 769, I still know some institutions that are going to get hurt.
And up here, I want to highlight these closes here. What does that tell to you where it tries to push higher and then closes low in the range? Is that a subtle sign of distribution that you like to pick up on for more traders than investors, of course?
You just beat me to it. I was going to say you're so sharp, but that's for traders. Yes, as a trader, that was again foreshadowing. Look, at 3 times it tried to go to new highs, and each time it had a lousy close. That's another hint. But then if you're a trader, look after it broke below that little low. Go a little to your left. Yeah. After those 3 failures, and then it broke below there, if you're a trader, you got to be gone. And then when it starts breaking the 50-day, this is a big top, and I think it's going to hurt a lot of people. And of course, it also makes sense because they've got the good drug and whatever, and everybody loves it. And I think that it's going to be a big problem.
So the news is good, but the technicals are saying a different story, and we got to listen
Exactly.
to the price
And that's
action.
another thing. You know what? Nobody wanted it. Let's put up a weekly chart. Let's go way back, Yeah, look at it. This is a beautiful thing. Look at how way back then in 2017, it was coming out of that base and nobody cared about it. And look at how the whole time up, look at how the whole time it's respected there, the long-term moving average. It's, so even though it's still above the long-term MA, it's topping out. And I think that this has a lot of potential on the downside.
Perfect. All right, we've got SRPT here.
Same story. First, you see it broke the 50 on a gap. The next rally failed right at the 50, and you should be out of it. And then it's had a couple of failing rallies since then, and now it's making a new reaction low. If you're in this, I would say, thank you, Lord. Sell it on the next rally.